Hi people, this is Gio of Aroundtable in Gio's Real World, and today will be from 1 to 6, The Avengers Twilight. There you go. So I took this cover because it has three of the main characters, okay? So the writer is Chip Zdarsky, and the artist is Daniel Acuna. And this takes about a good 20-25 years in the future, because James Stark, the son of Tony Stark and Jane of the Wasp, being the Wasp, he was probably in one digit kid kind of sense. So now he's in his maybe late 20s. So it's 20 years, 25 years, give or take. So all I'll do is it's mostly the story of the big brother kind of sense, which is take over the media, control the power, and tell people how lucky you are being this, and create stories to make people believe that they're in the best place ever and they feel safe where they are now, okay? So they'll follow the leader to the T because they're there for them, you know? So it's like shepherdman leads this flock of beautiful sheep to the slaughterhouse kind of sense. There you go. So in there, example, in the beginning it starts in the taco show, there's Captain America, and he looks like Stan Lee, but buffed up, okay? Because if you look at it, I thought it was look like Stan Lee if he was on steroids, kind of sense, you know? And in there, James Stark appears, and he's bashing Captain America's or Steve Rogers, saying, "Yeah, your old school isn't this is the good way and everything." Because the controlling America has been the best way it was without the heroes, and they have the so-called new Avengers kind of sense. Not knowing that later on, like his guidance person is really the Red Skrull kind of sense. So like, and he's been manipulating, but I think it's also same time he kind of liked the little kid. Like he grew to his own image kind of sense. You know, it became his sidekick kind of sense. So in there you have Luke Cage, and his team of defenders, which are soldiers kind of sense, and he's the one who gives Captain America his powers back. So, but he's still like, he now looks better, but he's still an old man. Then you have Miss Marvel, who they all aged completely. So she ends up appearing later on. Thor supposed to still look the same because he's immortal. Then there's Hawkeye or Bullseye, which is very lame because here we are 50, 20 years in the future. She was in the military, and you still play bow and arrows? You know, like put extra weapons on them. Have something that you can glide or float, or even like a surfer that you can glide and you kind of like you have a higher spot and everything. No. It's like, so to me that was the disappointment of the whole thing. They should have made her more powerful. Hawkeye, yeah, make her costume more updated, but more updated weapons kind of sense. You know, no, you're gonna go to a machine gun rally with a knife. Then there's Iron Man. There's two Iron Mans now, father and son. Then you have the Hawk later on, and then you have Jane and the Wasp coming out, which to me pissed me off the way it was. It's back to a point that you kind of have to figure out what the writer's intentions was, because the Wasp was like, nobody knew if she was dead or she was hiding. There was nothing about it, right? Then it finds out that she was in the ring that they give to the son as a token of if they passed away, to remember them, okay? And the ring glows. And all of a sudden, Tony Stark, as he remembers everything, he's like, "Oh, Jenna, Mrs. coming in." She comes in like a giant size and all, and she saves the day, kind of. But then the Red Skull fires a ray on her side, which she should have been dead, but then she got back into the fight and everything. So to me, it's like, don't tell me he has the Ultron armor that he can actually fight against Thor easily, Iron Man and everything. And Jane has her costume 15, 20 years ago, because we don't know what the time thing is, and she's still alive. The laser he fired at her just stunned her, you know. And to me, is this okay? Was she in the ring? Okay, was she there in spend emanation? Was she living in there like in her micro size? And she was living in like this little mansion in there, her own mini universe in there, that she knew what was happening in the real verse, or not knowing it, or until Tony Stark opens the door and she's able to come out. But you're taking chances that Tony Stark, your husband, Tony Stark, will make it. You know, like, why don't you have something else? Example, if if somebody does not respond that quota at that certain time, so many years later, you will be released anyways. So to me, it was like you had to kind of fill in the blanks. I'm fed up filling up the blanks. It's not my job, you know? Then they find out the new Avengers is their graphic programs. So here I was expecting the big fight, goes how powerful all these new Avengers, but they don't exist, you know? And then the Skrulls takes over the military, kills the president. Then he wants to go after the vice president, so he becomes the leader of America to lead everything and all that. And his armor, as I said, was from Ultron, and like Ultron built him the armor, so you know it's state of the art because don't forget it's Ultron 20 years in the future. So whatever he created before the Avengers were known, because even Captain America goes, oh, we always fought for Ultron and we were ready for it. Yeah, but this is Ultron from the future, 20 years later. So Iron Man, example, the father design, even the son, it's armor a bit more advanced than the Iron Man present kind of sense, but they're nothing close to Ultron. You know, so to me, it's like, that was kind of the loop side that I didn't like about it. You know? And then the thing, I like this thing with the little stunner. These are the two things I liked about the story. H-Day was supposed to be Heroes Day, where heroes backfired and everything went against them because people were fed up, that people were getting more hurt and damaged than anything else because of the heroes. But it really was Hawk Day, because the Red Scroll said that. And then the example, the defenders were able to hotwire all these all the cameras and screens and all that the governments control them, and they were able to go around the Red Skrull when he was fighting against Captain America, which I don't know why he wasn't dead, but the Red Skrull should have said, goes, look, I could have killed you a long time ago, but I love torturing you. It's like a powerful cat playing with an injured mouse, an old mouse, you know? That's because he could have been destroyed a long time ago, but they never said that part. But anyway, so the Red Skrull starts bragging about all his ideas, how he's trying to backstab America, and they're all a bunch of idiots and everything, and it's all caught on camera as if we didn't see that coming, right? Like the gloat kind of sense. So he gets caught and backfires, and he ends up getting killed. Thor ends up fighting against Hulk like crazy, and then Hulk, and you can see it. Well, Thor is like, oh, Hulk, please calm down and everything. Trying to say, like, is Hulk more powerful than Thor? But at the end, Thor had no solution but to kill the Hulk. And their way was very well done. I thought it was example the hammer was able to kind of, like, while he throw it to the Hulk, a magical lasso will appear from the hammer. When it goes around, will rope around Thor, the Hulk, and go straight to the sun, and that's where he dies, kind of sense. But the thing I like the most, so Hulk does die because at a certain point you see Tony Stark and Bruce Banner, they're in the dead, you know, and so so Thor found a way that they were worshipped as warriors, kind of sense. But the one I like the best is when Thor goes back to Asgard. Loki's there, and he said it was his intent. It was him who was mind controlling. Example, one of the defenders who was a hacker and everything, how to contact Thor, because he goes, look, I was the reason who brought up the first Avengers, so I want to be the reason again to bring the second Avenger, which is very well done. And Thor and Loki are like buddies now. Like, even Thor is like saying, oh yeah, he goes, you're going to backstab him one day. But Loki likes him. How much he likes him, we'll never know. So that's it, guys. It was a good read. There's a little bit, because, yeah, I'm a perfectionist. But overall, you'll enjoy it. And money well spent. So subscribe, press me your likes. Yeah, I was about to close it, but I always forget about that. Subscribe, give me your comments, likes, hey likes, no, leave me alone my how I pronounce words. So that's it, guys. 9 minutes is long enough. Okay, ciao, guys.